The best types of shoes for back pain. A lot of our shoes these days are very narrow in the front and they're higher in the heel area. We were told that if you're higher in the heel area, apart from making you look taller, it helps your Achilles tendon not to be overloaded. But that's actually very bad because if you put your Achilles tendon, a very important part of your body and for your movements, into a shortened position, it will not be used to being long or elongated, and when you actually do sprints or running, you're more prone to injuries. So what you want to do is you want to be barefoot as much as possible, and even when you're training barefoot or in your socks or special training socks is the best thing that you can do, because then you can splay out your toes and you can actually build that important arch, that strength in your foot, which will give you more stability from the ground up. Because think of it this way, a house has a foundation, right? So you want a solid foundation. If you look at the Tower of Pisa in Italy, it's bent over, it's crooked because the foundation is not strong. So we are standing and moving on our feet all day long. That's why you need to prioritize your feet, and for that you need healthy shoes. So I wear barefoot shoes all the time to mimic the barefoot movement. They have a zero drop meaning 0 millimeter from front to back. It's just flat, same as it should be when you're standing or moving barefoot, and they have a very wide, naturally shaped forefoot area. This does not look that sexy, but what's more important, your health or your looks, okay? Because you can compensate good looks with charisma or humor or kindness, but back pain is hard to get rid of. So you want to train your body from the ground up. And that's why I recommend using barefoot shoes like these. When you actually hit the ground, your toes go from this to this. So they splay out, right? So they're in a normal shape. When you hit the ground, the toes splay out and then you roll over the toes. What happens when you have narrow shoes? Well, they're squished together, your toes are squished together, and you have the instability there because your toes cannot splay out. You're missing that surface area, that freedom for your toes to move and to support your body. And eventually over time, your feet muscles, they weaken. And if you don't use it, you lose it. Eventually, you cannot use your foot muscles if you cage them in a narrow shoe. So the best types of shoes for reducing back pain is building from the ground up, working on your foot muscles, give your feet more freedom to move, to train, and this is how you do it.